Right, hello guys. Hello, welcome to Arcley 9505 stream. We've Will Spin Racing League for round 6 of the season at Baku, Azerbaijan. Hello Ties, morning Checo. We're here for fun and games at Baku. Full quali, 50% race. What can we expect? Dare I say it? No, let's not say it. Let's not invite them in. Let's. There will be no safety cars. Let's be positive about this. There will be no safety cars at all. Even though it's Baku and everybody's going to get round, everybody will finish, and everything will work out in the end. Let's say that. We'll see. What time is it? 50. Oh, we've got a few minutes left yet. Okay. Just waiting for the last guys to join in. So we'll be up to 16 at the moment. Might be one or two short. Not sure. Soap. That's at 17. Good numbers already. Let's see who can. Yeah, glitch. Evening, mate. The demo Derby GP. It could well be. Let's hope it's not. Let's hope it's not. Why is that size? Don't you like Baku? I love Baku. It's right up there. But probably my favourite track of the season. It's just a shame that the races, well, the way the races seem to be going this season on the game, in a way, this year, even on reduced safety car, they seem to be safety car laden still, which is it's a real shame for such a great track. It's let's hope, as I say, let's hope it's not that way this week. Thanks, Checo. Yeah, I'll be honest, mate. It'll probably just be a quiet weekend at home. I'm too old for going out and enjoying myself. Stay home and be bored instead. My dad's like, yeah, all right, whatever. Actually, I was supposed to have a ball match next Saturday on my birthday, which would have been nice, but it's been cancelled, so it probably will be at home. Get my dad to buy me a Chinese, that'd do. So it's just not good here by the looks of it. Awful track. It's not an awful. It's not the track glitch. It's not the track. The track's awesome. I generally find it one of the easiest tracks of the season myself. I'm not even joking. I really do. It's such an I just think it's brilliant. It's every possible challenge you could face in one track. And so I was also saying, didn't get any practice because just got home from a football match. Which football match? Was it a local one? Like, did you play, or what did you? Was it like, did you go and watch a professional team or something? Spy, Azerbaijani government agent, spy. Twent, Utrecht, nice in the Eredivisie, the Dutch league. Yeah, I know what the Eredivisie is. Thijs. I know the Dutch league isn't as famous as the Premier League, but I still know what it is. I play Football Manager. Oh dear. Yes, we won 2-0. Who? Twent. Nice. Who's my mate in my league? Is Dutch, Brian, and he. Who is it he supports? Oh, wow, that's nice. Oh, I forgot who he supports now. That's going to annoy me. He's forever. When I used to do the commentary on the Thursday nights for Ark, he used to get me to watch, like keep an eye on the scores of the football and update him every so often, because he was driving. Now I can't remember what it was. Never mind. Alright, thanks to you guys that have joined so far. As you can see, they're all readying up. Oh, something changed. Something happened. Lobby updated. The ready up got cancelled. I ought to be keeping an eye on Discord as well, just in case there's any messages going up. I need to know. Yeah, don't look like it. Lil Dave, that guy. We're waiting for you guys. Well, readied up again. It's yeah, it is gone 6 and it's a full quality. I think we need to move. Hopefully, if they are able to get on, hopefully they can get on before the end of Q1. Ideally. Anyway, good luck to all you drivers. Try not to hit the wall too often. The wall's done nothing to you. Leave the wall alone, and you'll be fine. Absolutely fine. Who was that just popped up at the bottom there and I missed who it was? I saw something come up, but I didn't see who it was. So, heading into Q1, you know, with WRL, I would love to give you an idea of what I think the pole position will be around here tonight, but I genuinely don't know. I'm positive we'll be better than 140s for pole position, so I think we're likely to be in the 139s, I think, but we don't need to worry about that until Q3, of course. But what the cut-off's going to be for Q1, I don't know. 17 drivers, we're only going to lose 2, so I think it would be a one. I'm going to predict 140. Oh, hang on, somebody else just jumped in. Who was that? Oh, Luca's left the session now. Luca, what's going on? Luca. It's in the main menu. Let me invite him back. Dubu Raj just joined. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I'm going to go 142.5 as the cut-off, but to be quite honest, it's such a stab in the dark, I ain't got a clue, really. We'll find out. Will all look to be funny. This do that to a lot of people. Straight line the wall. Look, somebody's round there. Who's that? Who's round? Who's that? That's the first person to spin. Looks like an Alpha Tauri. Is it Luca? No, it's not Luca. It can't be Luca because he's rejoining. That must be Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider wins the award for first spinner. Anyway, let's get to Glitch because he was first out, so it's going to be first to, well, hopefully first to get a time on the board. So I think Glitch is on the stream. I'm not want to put him off, so I'm not going to try and do a hilly hot lap with him. We'll just take a look at him for now and do a hilly hot lap a little bit further into the session, maybe. As we've just jumped up to 19, as Dubraj has joined. Not sure who that is, but I don't know everybody in the server, so for all I know, it could be a league driver. I just don't know him. Oh, look nice and tidy. Let's get the lap started. Down first, the RS straight. It's looking good so far. I just realised doing the lap on the mediums. It's I know it's one of those. I'm still not sure why people do it really. Well, I do know why, but it's so they can keep an extra set of softs for later in qualifying. But I don't know. I'm just torn on that. I think I'd still rather have the extra set of fresh mediums for the race, personally, especially here. It looks to me like there's a couple of cars up around this corner, down towards the next turn. Well, that is absolutely insane. Who was that? That is Dubraj. I have absolutely no idea who this guy is. Yeah, we got somebody deliberately taking others out. Right, sorry guys, there's stuff going on here. I've got a feeling that it's a guy that was removed from the league earlier on today, and I think that's who Dubraj is. That's just been causing those issues. Right. Yeah, there's the three drivers that have been taken out are, calling for a restart in the Discord, which is quite honestly completely understandable, as Samar Plucker retires from the session. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. It's This isn't it. Right, there's the shout, guys. Okay, any drivers listening, it is a restart, and it will be a short qualifying session. You may need to stick it on invite only and go through a list of invites, Bob. I'm not sure. Oh, there's always one twat in there. Right, it's okay. It's Yeah, definitely read. I don't know what I was. It's not the guy that I suggested that it might have been. It's not them because their Stubraj has been in a race before actually, so they are an ex member though. Um, Still someone being an idiot basically. Thank you, Bob, for the invite. So right, so say we're gonna do a short quality instead and 50% race. Thank goodness, because obviously I got my stream after as well. Yeah, yeah. Basically, I can describe it. Yeah, basically, it's just deliberately hitting into cars as they're trying to go past them on hot lap. Glitch was first out on track and he did a perfectly good lap right the way down to what's the effective final corner, and the guy just got in his way and took him out. So it goes to show how sad people are, though, doesn't it? Hey, nothing better to do on a Sunday. Enjoying races and ruining for other people. Spending time with your family or something. Christ. Right, just gonna nip off, guys. I'll be back in a moment. Right, okay, I'm back. Hey, mate, thanks for joining, buddy. Um, Glitch is gonna eat his food. Enjoy, buddy. I had to eat mine. Oh, goodness me. I had to absolutely stuff mine down before the kids' races at 5 o'clock that I did commentary on. Oof. Two pork chops as well. I had to eat two pork chops in like 30 seconds. I'm still suffering. Right, so what are we up to? I can't actually see that. It's got the light behind. There we are. 16. So I think we had 17 before those two randoms joined. So I think we're just missing one more. Unless someone's decided they can't get back. Oh, it's Kai, actually. Yeah, Kai's missing. Just need Kai. Kai. I believe the lobby has been put onto invite only to prevent people coming in. Oh no, I don't have Kai. Sorry, Kai. Thought I did. Okay, mate, that's Tommy that RP Varane will be on pole. Um, yeah, I checked him out a little bit, mate. He's a bit quick, isn't he? But you're up there as well, man. You can. Well, you always are, mate, X, but you can take pole. There's no guarantee that it's be Varane. But he is quick. Tell you what, one of the other people watching that's commented, Rocket Reed, he's a quick boy as well. You Rocket. So why did Bob Dylan's name go greyed out just as we came off of that screen onto the loading screen? Oh look, Dubrad just joined again. Yes, this is gonna go bad. Let's see. Bob's just said restart again, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart again, guys. I want to go through. I'll see if we can get banned. Please move on. We'll get there in the end, guys. This isn't the guys doing the lobby's fault. It's not their faults at all. We just got one idiot that's been removed from the league in the past because of. Well, in fact, the video been shared in the Discord of what they've done, what they did to be kicked, and they just straight line someone at Jeddah. So thanks, Bob. Try and be there in a minute. Just having a look, see if I can find out which person this is. That's not any of these, is it? Oh, I swear that's how they spelled it. Did I spell the name wrong? Oh. Alright then, let's get in then. Speaking French in Discord now. I don't know what it's saying anymore. And they're talking too quickly for me to use Google Translate, unfortunately. Don't understand a word. I'm your roast dinner. Oh, I much so wish. I haven't had a roast dinner since Christmas. I'm commentating every Sunday. French is weird, isn't it, Ties? I agree. I supposedly learnt it at school. I could just about remember the French word for sheep is mouton. Can't really remember any more than that. Right, so as you can see, just in case anything goes wrong, this lobby clearly is on invite only. So the player can only join if they have been specifically invited. They appear to have some other person in here now, so mate. Oh, look, there's This one has 0G, so it's just made up. There's other stuff I wanted to do, but alright guys, as I say, Bob is trying his absolute best here. I cannot even begin to imagine how wound up Bob must be right now. It's just ridiculous. So sad. I can't play Rocket League, Isaac. Thanks for the invite, though. Yeah, they're going through the invites now, Ties. They'll get to you, buddy. It's just that's a message from Isaac. Who didn't mean to do that. I guess not. Ah, Ties, you're in. Excellent. Okay. Now we've got another driver's had to say they won't join anymore because they think they're joining off their account. So someone who's actually they're actually friends with, supposed to be mates with, is now not able to race because well they're doing what they're doing. This is a shame for you, Luca. And I was looking forward to seeing you race as well. You raced with us last night. You're clearly fast. And he said his mum's racing. Fantastic. I can have a little joke with Hammy now. And he's put me mum's race in, so I put, yeah, should finish today then. Right, well, next attempt. Wonderful time of the year. Right. So, get on there. Oh, Mr. Well, we've been having some problems with idiots joining. Well, ex-members of the league that have been removed because of their previous actions that are just trying to keep getting into the lobby and crashing into people. So we're having some issues, buddy. Thanks for joining, though. How did that match finish? Did it stay 2-1? Yeah. It's not easy, no. It's I know, totally the sort of thing he'd do, though, isn't it? Hey. So that looks like a Haas, isn't it? No, the Haas is still in the carriage. Oh, here's one. Hey, Merc. Right, Maxwell Van Beest. First out. How big's this chicken pie that you've been eating it for the last 20 minutes? Goodness me. Yeah, no, they just kept rejoining into the lobby glitch. So Bob had to keep restarting it, basically. Which, we've got through now, and it is on invite only. It looks like they were joining off a specific account, which was Luca, who's said that he won't join now. He won't race because it's him that he thinks, or he thinks it's him that they keep joining off. So unfortunately, it means we lost another driver. But oh, guys had a collision with Hammy. What's two doing? Oh, looks like these two are misbehaving, and they're But he got a 5-place grid penalty. Sorry, who was that driver it was on with? It was Maxwell, wasn't it? Let's get back to Maxwell. Oh, really? He must have worked his way through the leagues then, Glitch, and he's probably been banned from the lot now. Got him on my list. I'm a member of a lot of leagues. So, here comes Maxwell into turn 1. We'll go straight on to the hilly hot lap, actually. So down to 4 for turn 1, get a good exit, head up to turn 2. Usually down to 2nd, you may see some using 3rd. Open up DRS down this straight. Can lend an opportunity for overtaking, but don't always work out with turn 3 being the way it is. So down to 2nd there. I think you see most taken out in 3rd, to be honest, and then 3rd or 4th, I think, through there. And we head down to this. It's kind of, well, it's a chicane, I suppose, in a way. It's not a conventional one. Now we head down towards the castle section. The start of the castle section. Take loads of curb here. You can really abuse that corner and take loads and loads of curb into the castle section then properly. And maybe one of the great parts of Formula 1. Follow Formula 1 calendar. Head up into the final set. Well, no, not just yet, actually. So it's this corner, which is a difficult corner, and it really does claim a lot of drivers in real life, that one. Now we're into the final sector, 116 and sector 2. Nothing to compare it to, but this looks a good lap. Don't be surprised if we see 1 or 2 people hitting that wall during the race. That quick left right. Such an easy corner, which is flat out. It's deceivingly hard and easy to hit the wall on. Van Beest gets us underway in a way with a 41-1. So good start from Maxwell. It's going to be plenty more than that. We've got one ahead of us. Bob Dylan crossed the line 42-0. This is ties 42-1. The Red Bulls on the way. It looks like the Red Bulls are giving each other a tow by the looks of things. And Baz 41.9 goes into P2 for the moment. And where do the other Red Bull go? Pit? I don't know. Anyway, this is Matex, and this will be fastest, a 40.9. Ooh, he is on the mediums, by the way. I would imagine there's quite a big difference between soft and medium around here. Doubt very much we'll see softs being used in the race. The tyre wear is horrendous around Baku. I think a lot of that is led to the fact that it's a street circuit. It's some roads used on a daily basis. They tend to lend themselves to high wear. So strange to me to introduce Black Reaper. I've not seen Black Reaper race before, but glad to have him on track. I'd say it's strange for me because my boss in ARC, this is on my name of course, is Reaper. It's not Black Reaper. Cross the line 45-0, so I imagine not a proper lap on that occasion. Winter place. Message from Crash. That's okay, don't panic anyone, that's my brother. Craig, are you there? Yes, I am. I'm commentating. So, into place, going down the straight. He didn't manage the 56.2, so I'm thinking he's probably going again here. Yeah, there you go. So 8.6 seconds up means he's already passed the point that made him back out of his previous lap. So as Hammy now gets a 5-place grid penalty for collision with Guy and Hammy is disqualified. Well, serves you right. What are you two up to? Hey, silly buggers. Down to the end of sector 2. And 15.4 seconds up now, which means he's on for a 1 minute 40. In fact, he's on for provisional pole on this lap. That would put him a tenth ahead of Matex, and you can only assume he's going to gain more time in the final sector. So here we go. Yeah, 140.8. Actually didn't really gain any more time in the final sector, but still goes fastest for the moment. See, we know Matex did that lap on a medium tyre, so we're going to have to see. Another one. This is the... Oh my goodness. Well, you might have been right, Matex. 139.0 from Varane. What a lap. What a lap. Superb. Check's just on an out lap. Everybody else done there for his shots. Yeah. Yeah, it is well. I completely agree, mate. I absolutely love this track. Absolutely love it. I think it's your favourite as well, isn't it? But if we don't get a good result, what is both our favourite tracks, I think. To extend our lead a bit tomorrow night. So we'll have to see, hopefully. Hopefully I'll get my first podium of the season, that'd be nice. Then. It's half a second quicker than Carsey, is it? Good God. .140.6 then from Kai. Puts him into P4 for the moment. Although, of course, he does have a grid penalty. Like this man. Quickly becoming Mr. Consistent in the league is Glitch here. Checking the Discord quickly. There we go. Glitch now, he's into the pits, isn't he? So, who's next? Who's this? Merc by the looks of things. This is Ties. And he's like 6 temps up on his PB. He'd have to move him up a good 4 or 5 places. P10, well, up 3 places into P10. He just lost a little bit in the final sector there, Ties, but still up to P10 on a 41.6. Really starting to get close. We're at the grid now. Checo opens up the DRS. No time on the board just yet. So first official time for him, 43.5. Puts him in P14 for the moment. And since we saw Black Reaper's first lap, he's improved a bit to 44.6. We'll see how he goes on his next run. drivers at the moment. Maxwell was up, but he looks like to me like he's backed out there. Oh, I was about to say he's lost an end plate, but he didn't actually. It's just a light. As Tyres retires from the session. Oh, and that's on that quick left right. I said. Oh, he's right in the middle of the track as well, and so just be careful. There's a Mercedes coming round there, so I think that's Maxwell. If you're listening, bud, be careful. He's right in the middle of the track. So, no, just lost some laps there. Then Maxwell backed out. I don't know what happened to Maxwell to make him back out, because say he was improving. Loco way down. I think that's one of the most hated corners of the season, isn't it? I don't mind it. I get on all right with it, but oh, barrier glitch. Oh dear. Is that really half a second quicker than Carsey then? Well, because if that is scary. I mean, Carsey's scary. Although I'm pretty sure Carsey's TT is. Well, I'm pretty sure Varane TT is 38.1, so I'm pretty sure Carsey's around about the same. Ferrari doing a lap. Piccoloco. No, we know he's not, don't we? Into the pits for Piccoloco. It could well be that everybody's on their way to the pits actually, because this will be the last chance to pit in order to get out to do a final run. Backs out there as well. Oh, he's not going into the pits though, so it doesn't sound like he's. I don't know what he's doing, because he didn't sound like he was on full revs going down the straight. Let's watch him through sets of one, which is just down past the next couple of corners. Soap McPhoenix joins. He's okay to join. He's a proper racer in the league. Here comes then Black Reaper. No, half a second down. That's what I said. He didn't seem to be on full revs. So gets his car into the Aston Martin by the looks of it. Bob's teammate. As has a little touch on the barriers. Probably won't be the last time this evening. There. Right, let's stay on board here then with the boss man, because oh, he's caught the wall. Oh, how long's left on the clock? Has he got? Oh, he's got plenty of time. So that's one bonus, I guess, is he's got plenty of time to get back round again. Checo's on an outlap. I think those cars that are going through Bob are probably the best bet. Past Bob, sorry, not through him. So here is our current pole sitter by full second to RKA and Matex. Matex did say to me that he'll get pole, so Matex was obviously expecting it. And he's another 10th up already in the sector 1. He's already on for the 38. It's all so smooth, isn't it? So smooth on the steering inputs. Very gentle. Let's have a little clip on the wall. Yes, it's here to run a corner just short of a 10th up through sector 2, but That is just about enough to get him into the 38s. Here he comes. 215 miles per hour, 138.974. His fastest. It just runs out a bit wide there. To this corner again. That's very well taken by Matex. And down to the end of sector 2, I'm not getting a plus minus for some reason. Oh, clip on the wall this time for Matex. And I think he's heading into the pits, is he? Yeah. So, into place, heads to the line now, and improves by 5.5 attempts up to P5. He's always been the man that I've called Mr. Consistent in WRL, his winter place, as Maxwell tires. Oh, got a spinner there. TTDU42. Matex now retires as well in the pits. So, anybody left? I think Soap's out there. No, of course he's on an in lap. What about RKA? Yeah, there's up through sector 1. But way down, 7.5 seconds down in sector 2, so it's clearly backed out the lap. So I think then, looking at the names still out there, I think Soap is the only one. Which says disaster of lap glitch. P9. Well, yeah, going by the time you're capable of a lot quicker than that, but still P9. It's one of those tracks that I think once you finish sort of P9, 10, 11, anywhere around that sort of area, you kind of think, oh damn, I should have started from the back. It's one of those tracks you want to be at the front or the back, don't you? Just, the middle ground is like, oh goodness me. Then you just please don't hit me, please don't hit me. That's all you can do at the start, is just hope that no one hits me. Oh dear. Right, that is the end of qualifying then. Congratulations to our pole man Varane and the rest of the guys. So unfortunately only getting that one attempt, ends up starting from the back, but say that may not be the worst thing around here if he just stays out of trouble, basically. He won't be at the very back, of course. Hammy was disqualified, so he'll start at the very back. Don't forget the 5 place grid penalty for Kai, so Matex, Winter Place, Maxwell, Piccoloco, and TTDU42 will all move up a place. Guys, I am going to shoot off very quickly. I really need to nip off a second, so I'll be back as soon as I can in time for the start of the race. So see you in a moment. Right, guys, I'm back, and Glitch says if he survives 2-1, he's going to buy a lottery ticket. Right then, let's have a look, shall we? Let's get the tyres up. Who's going what? So we've got mediums for the top three. Winter Place is taking a little stab on softs to start. Now, it could be interesting for him. Trying to think, how long do they last? About 6-7 laps, I think. Yeah, I think lap 7, it starts getting really dodgy through the quick left right at the end of the lap. So I think 6 laps is pretty much as far as you want to go on them. Made sets disqualified, didn't make the grid slot properly. Yeah, not just Matex, Black Reaper and Hammy have also gone for softs. And Soap McPhoenix on hards, the only hard starter Soap, which is perhaps a bit of a surprise. We got a decent angle for once from the game for the start, so it's nice to see. A few disqualifications popping up now for missing the grid slots. So it's pretty normal. Don't worry about that. All lights on then. Out they go and away they go. And both front drivers seem to get off the line pretty well. It's RKA slightly better. And we do have some spinners. So 5-second penalty for Black Reaper. There's always going to be some contact at the start of Baku. I think that's just something that we kind of resign ourselves to, as Kai in the end waits for everybody and will resume from the back. Possibly Kai the safest place to be, my friend. There's Glitch and Piccoloco driving very nicely together. May have been a bit of contact that time, but ultimately Piccoloco takes the place, so P4 for him now. So drivers making their way up the field, Hammy up 7 places already, but so's Bob Dylan, up to P6 by the way, Bob. And the Aston Martin there fighting off the Haas of TTDU. I'm going to have to think of a better way of saying that. So, yeah, Bob did fight him off there. Hammy, got to give it to him, he's absolutely flying. That's a P8 now. Oh no, that's Ghost Rider, I think's had a spin. Another pretty easy place to have a spin around Baku. So here we go, in a way. So Varane got nipped at the start by RKA into turn 1, but both of them got off to decent starts. So RKA really did fly off the start, and we've got a first retirement. It's ties, and it's immediately brought out a safety car, which we are all so used to. It's before the left-right corner. Which I've tried to get down to him, but all the cars have gone past, so I couldn't see. So in they come. No real surprise. The soft tire starters are going to pit, aren't they? Pretty obvious. May only just be going on to lap 2, but just the way it is, I'm afraid. It's just doesn't lend itself to soft tires at all, this track. So all that, it seems a bit strange because all that work that Hammy did, he had a great start. You've got to give it to him. He really flew up the order, but immediately he's back down to 13th with only a 1 lap tyre advantage over the other medium starters now. Winter Place at the moment has stayed out. He might have been going past the pits by the time the safety car came out, to be fair, so he may pit this lap, he may not. Black Reaper did pit, but it's gone back to a new set of softs. Let's see how we go. First safety car. So it's not too many. I always think 3 or less at Baku is if you have 3 or less safety cars at Baku, you could probably go home as a league pretty happy with your day's work, really. It's so quick to bring out a safety car around here. It just brings it out. It's one of those, you don't even need retirements around here for safety cars to be brought out. If somebody has a little bit of a tap on a wall and they lose an end plate or something, it happens 2 different places on the track at the same time, it will bring out a safety car for it. It's just so quick to do it. Personally, I do think it would be good if Codemasters, EA, whoever, still Codemasters from what I understand, did maybe program it so certain tracks like here, they already do it in Monaco, don't they? You don't really say safety cars at Monaco. If they did program the game so that it didn't bring out safety cars, you know, not saying not at all, but you know, unless, or you know, it's only very rarely brings out a safety car on these tracks for really bad accidents or something. Surely that's doable. I don't see why not. Or would they say no? Because then you got to have different programming for every track, and so maybe actually that, yeah. I guess if you look at it that way, if you end up having different programming for every track, that actually would be a big job and take a lot of room that would probably take away from the game ultimately. Alright then. So these guys just catching up to the back of the safety car then. So Soap's already on the back of the safety car. Obviously started from 16th, he's up 7 places. So well, Black Reaper's picked himself up a 5-second penalty for crossing the white line on pit exit. He's not the first person to ever do that, he won't be the last. Another thing about this track is not many tracks that you're ever likely to be able to do that on, but this is one of them. It's quite regularly. What was I trying to do? I've forgotten. Position changes I wanted to have a look at. So at the moment, Bob Dylan is the master starter here, up 8 places from 13th on the grid to 5th. 7 places gained for Soap McPhoenix and 6 places gained still for Hammy, despite hitting off of the softs and onto the mediums. So there we have it. I don't think the guys that have come off of those softs early on and gone to hards, I don't think they can make it to the end of the race around here. I think the tyre wear is probably too high and they still have to make a pit stop. So let's see how we go. We are doing another lap, unfortunately, but well, yeah, Black Reaper is down. So hang about. What? It came out the end of lap 1. Oh, so it's only actually completed 1 lap. Has it? Or 2? No, 2 laps is completed. It'll only complete 3, won't it? So I think I may be wrong on that. I'm not sure. I think it only completes 3 laps, the safety car. It's either 3 or 4. But, it looks to me in a way like Black Reaper's going to get up onto the back of the safety car like really easily. So Kai is just catching up to it now. And it's just at the end of this straight around the corner. Give it a couple more corners and I think Black Reaper will be on the back of it. So he did pit again, Black Reaper, so he's now going on to the mediums. Remember, he did put a fresh set of softs on, but he's now going on to the mediums. Probably a little bit frustrating for him because he's gone on to the mediums and then picks up the 5-second penalty for crossing the white line. I guess he will have to pit again, and you would say that the chance of another safety car in this race is going to be pretty high still, so we always hope. Don't mean that we won't get another one, but it is of course just that sort of track. As we now go on now with Varane, who's currently P3 from pole. So, not sure how, but Maxwell has gotten ahead of Varane. We knew RKA was, but I don't know how Maxwell got ahead of him. But that he did. Yeah, my phone, my stream on my phone just shut down, so I'm having to reopen it. So I apologise if I miss any comments or anything. Right then. Oh, Black Reaper, severe collision with Kai. What are you doing, Reaper? Come on. Wake up. ain't caused any damage to Kai. There's no real issues about that. So just getting ready to go when, well, there he goes. In fact, RKA goes. Does seem to catch him a little bit. Just looking back down the field, can't see any obvious chances. Oh, this Bob just running a bit wide. TTDU takes advantage of that. And he's going to have the inside of turn 2 as long as he avoids the wall, which he does. And so, oh no, Bob's coming back at him. And up into P5 now, Bob. Back into P5, I should say. Down. Tight battle. They're still going for it. They're still side by side. And doesn't have the outside. We'll have to leave room, and it just makes this really, really fun. Oh, and there's a contact behind. Oh, it's okay. I think they've all survived it. Oh, Winter Place taking advantage of that there, as Black Reaper unfortunately has crashed down at the back. We're still on the same lap that the safety car came in, so we might be alright. But he might have retired on track. Black Reaper, I think his car seemed to move a bit, but stop now. So, in a way, that won't cause the safety car, so we can get on with the racing. So, oh, Bob's dropped down to P10. What happened, Bob? No! Getting swamped a bit, isn't he? So, don't tag, don't touch here, for goodness sake. So, Red Bull Akai there was ghosting, but seems to be solid now. Bob to use the slipstream of the Alpha Tauri, and he's going to go to the inside, but the Alpha Tauri outbrakes him, and Ghost Rider holds the place, at least for the moment. Just looking back up towards the front, Varane has gotten... Oh, he had got... Oh, it's RKA's had a moment. I don't think there's any contact there. They weren't close enough to be making contact with each other. I think that is just an incident or a mistake, sorry. And it looks like somebody spanning the background there. I think it looked like a Ferrari to me, but it can't have been a Ferrari. There ain't any Ferraris around there, so I'm not entirely sure who that was. It's back going in a way. Well, let's get back to Ghost and Bob, because they are the closest at the moment. Actually, apologies, but actually Matex and Glitch. So you've got Matex in P7 in the first of the two Williams, Glitch P8 in the second of the two Williams, and they've got Hammy on the back of them as Kai is out, and that is a full safety car, so that's going to be our second full safety car of the race. And again, anybody that knows the game, anybody that knows Baku knows this happens around here. It's part of it. It just happens. It's a nightmare, this track. This season, this year's game. I don't know why. It still remains my favourite track of the season, but it's one of those. It remains my favourite track of the season, but ultimately, it's one of the worst races of the season in any league you ever race in. It's always the same around here. I don't think I've done a race around here on this year's game with less than 3 safety cars yet. Not that I can think of, in a way. That's either as a driver or commentating. So I might be wrong on that, but I can't remember. I said amongst so many where there's been like 5 safety cars, it's gotten lost somewhere. TTDU has gone to the soft tyres, so lots and lots of pit stops. Primarily guys going to hard tyres, which means they can actually do 20 laps on those hard tyres. That's one of those circumstances they can probably get to the end doing that. I don't think they're gonna, I don't think the tyres are gonna blow up on them or anything. But ultimately, will it be a quick way of completing the race? We'll have to see. But, I guess the ultimate question is, well, the ultimate thing is, it's only going to work for them if there's no more safety cars again. So, stream goes a bit laggy in a moment. I do apologise. My dad's just picked up the laptop to use it quickly, so hopefully it won't affect it, but it could. So, anyway, glitch now up into P2, although he's just swapping mates. I don't know what's going on now. So Williams seems to swap positions then. You just sit behind them, let them carry on with whatever that was, and move on. Hammy, I think overall Hammy will probably be the most pleased driver on the track so far with how things are going. Winter place as well, actually, obviously leading, having made a stop. Although Varane, of course, having switched to hards at this point, could go to the end on those hards if no more safety cars. We're going to do another lap, by the way, because Checo not quite onto the back so far, and we've not completed the maximum amount of laps just yet. Oh, Ghost Rider's back in. Let's see what Ghost Rider does then. Two medium tyres. And the new front wing as well, so that was the actual reason for the pit stop, was the new front wing. So it's not too bad for him. He's on to fresh mediums. If there's another safety car, he's got his hards to move to, hasn't he? So it doesn't matter too much. And of all the tracks, this is one where you don't mind so much giving up position to be on the correct tyres, because so easily gained back. I think a lot of the stuff that goes on with Baku is just drivers need to learn. You don't. When you watch Baku each year on the telly, seeing the professional drivers racing it, you don't see them trying to overtake through Castle and all that sort of thing. You don't see them doing that. They wait for the proper opportunities. Mind you, I guess for them, if they crash and end up in a wall at 190, 200 miles an hour, it could be their lives. So the two Williams, as seems to happen a lot, suddenly find themselves in second and third, so both in podium positions. Obviously very early in the race for a Baku race. We're just about to go on to lap 9, so 18 laps remaining. And into place goes quite early. Looks like it's going to be safe. Doesn't look like it's going to get close enough. And trying to have a look at Hammy. Doesn't look like he's had the best of restarts there, Hammy. Having a look at him, but obviously Varane needs to get those hards up to temperature. So like to try and give us the battles where we can. And, so far, just looking down the order a little bit, I've just been catching sort of glimpses in the background. Everything just seems a bit calmer on this restart. Doesn't seem to. Oh, as I say that, there's a spinner. Hammy has had a spin, I think. Whether that was a contact or just a spin on his own. It's part of the track where it could have been either. But, yeah, just to say that Hammy has a spin, but yeah, things just seemed a little bit calmer. I don't know, maybe on the last restart, everything was just still early in the race. It was very close on the last restart, and it just seemed to maybe lend itself to a bit of mayhem. So, it's getting very close to winter place this time. Remember, there's still no DRS at the moment, which is obviously massive around Baku. Even this is a reasonably long straight, really, down to turn 3. But obviously the pit straight is huge. As Hammy retires out in the pits. Why, Hammy, why? So... Black Reaper's just said, I do apologise to anybody I bumped into, but I can't do this. Oh, Black Reaper. Maybe not the easiest of tracks to make your debut on, mate. It's, well, for Nets, I'm not sure where we are next. If Well's still out there, he'd tell you, I always forget what track's next. Look at it just before the race starts, I still forget. So, yellow flag calls there, by the way, by Hammy's car after having it come out of the pits as Matex. It's a fabulous launch onto the straight at the quit left right. Almost looks as if maybe went to place had to lift slightly. It's DRS open, doesn't need to use energy. Horrible angle from the TV camera. It's oh, and the safety car comes out now. That's Baz. He's crashed on the quit left right. The only question is, did Matex get that move done before the safety car come out? I think he did, because, well, otherwise he'd be giving the place back because he'd be liable to get a penalty otherwise. So, Ghost Rider immediately into the pits to put his hards back on. Could have left it a lap actually, but decided not to. Little tricks that you find. Gets more experience playing the game. The safety car was never going to get out ahead of the leader when it came out, so it would have to park up and wait for the next lap for the leader to catch up again, and therefore you can do an extra lap. But no big issue in a way. It's hard, so we'll get to the end of this race with ease now. Thanks, Well. That's how you remember. Oh. Well. You should know this though, Well, and you should have it ready for me. Let's have a look then. Round 6 Baku, 29th of January, round 7 is Imola. So for WRL next Sunday it is Imola, and it is a sprint race. Hopefully I'll be here with you for that. As long as I don't go out drinking on my birthday, I should be okay. No, I know you're not. Oh, for goodness sake. I didn't say this league, did I? Mr. Whale, so quick with the abuse. hard tires in there. Looks like Ghost Rider's going to get that place. So it's P11. So overrun. So again, hopefully the final safety car. Please, final safety car of the race. Really, I should ban you for that comment, Mr. Well, but as you're one of the few people that actually do subscribe, I'll let you off. I'll bring you to be an admin. I'll just stop commentating then. I'm glad you were able to keep me entertained, Mr. Well. So, we will be restarting the end of this lap. So, lap 13, oh my goodness me. 1 lap away from halfway. So what, are you saying you chickened out of Japan? Grow up, well, it's not that bad a track. Japan's great. It's an awesome track. Proper old style figure of 8 track. Put your name down, well. What else are you going to do? Sit there and watch the comms? Grow up. So, we've left it late this time with Ran. We wanted to make the run to turn 1 as short as possible. I thought I saw something there. Piccolo was on the outside of Maxwell, but ran too wide and he's ended up losing the place to RKA. So, some potential moves going on down here. This is the 2 Aston Martins together on track. Bob Dylan getting ahead of Soap. Or defending from Soap, I'm not sure which way around that was. Checo sends out the inside at turn 3 and makes the corner. Really nicely done from Checo. He's resume so far. I'm not going to say anything this time. Got a little bit of a drag race down to here. This is Matex getting past Soap. Matex looks to get himself back towards the front on his fresh hard tyres. Jacko ahead of him on 7-lap old mediums. They won't be feeling too great. No, I knew it was Japan tonight. Somebody, I think Daguna mentioned it earlier on. Found out earlier. Wait, you're going to go to bed? Does that mean you're going to be watching me in bed? Matex. Checo. Matex goes for the move on Checo. He's going to probably get a run on Bob Dylan as well. Matex gives us a little show. Goes to the inside of Bob, which Bob looked like he tried to cover off, but Matex makes the move. And makes the corner and back up the P5, and those fresh hards are really doing a great job for Matex at the moment. Ran has just broke the 1 second to RKA, and he's going to look to see if he can extend the lead. And if Matex keeps driving the way he is, he may need a lead for Ran, because if Matex can get up into P2, how quick or sharp he's looking at the moment, could well end up with a battle for P1. So let's go into this one. It's another one for Checo. I think Checo is just finding out that 8 laps old now, mediums. I know quite a few of those laps have been done under safety car, but finding out the difference I think between mediums and hards right now around here. Goodness me, that was close. But okay. Managed to avoid it. Round puts in fastest lap. Winter Place getting ahead of Checo there. Let's see if we can get after Bob, but only happening. Just a little gap going between Picoloco and Bob at the moment, 3 seconds. So Winter Place on pretty much fresh mediums at the moment. It's going to be wants to get this done, and it looks like he's going to have a look here into turn 3 down the inside. And makes the corner nicely to pick up P6 now for Winter Place, and he's going to then, of course, have a look to see if he can catch Picoloco. You would have thought so, because of the tyre differences. So, Hammy leaves the session. I'd like to see him still on track, Hammy. But, go. Oh, we got... Oh, that's Checo. McLaren's round. It's ironically Hammy's teammate, but he'll get going again. He would have been coming up to a pit stop reasonably soon in a way. I mean, at first look, actually, I don't think he's damaged anything that I can, you know, visibly on his front wing. It doesn't look like he's damaged anything. But as I say, he would have been coming up towards a pit stop. Might have been looking to push the mediums 2 or 3 more laps yet, but we'll have to see. So, Brown's now got 2.7 seconds. Matex is into P4 and is trying to close the gap at the moment to Maxwell. Still a relatively new driver in WRL as Maxwell, but showing... Well, actually, I was on track with him, next to him quite a bit last night, actually, and I have to say, it was a pleasure racing with him last night. He was a good driver. Checo is into the pits. Presumably then we'll put a set of hards on, I would have thought, unless he's got another set of mediums. No, hards it is. So Winter Place has got the gap down to Picoloco. Same as Matex has here with Maxwell. I tell you what, the 5 laps younger, Matex Hards being 5 laps younger could actually be a really telling point before the end of this race. Still 11 laps left, to include this one, and so those guys at the top, their hard tyres are going to be doing 20 laps by the end of this race, which is a lot around Baku. So generally, you'd probably be doing no more than 14, really. Sorry, no more than 16, really. 10 on mediums, 16 on hards, which would probably be your usual sort of what you look at, as Matex does make the move on Maxwell with the DRS down into turn 1. Easily done before they reach the braking point. And ultimately, Maxwell just needs to try and hold on to the back of Matex, pick up the DRS as much as possible. Still got lots of energy left as Maxwell. That is one bonus. Is one thing he's got on his side. Still got 80% energy, whereas Matex at the moment on 11%. So, Winter Place also on the straight, having got past Picoloco. I think again, it's one of those for Winter Place. It's going to be difficult to push these mediums out, but I think that's probably what he's going to do. He doesn't really want to be pitting again. I think as it stands right now, if he has to pit again, it will drop him back down to P11, so not really an ideal situation there. It's amazing how quick the laps start to tick off when you don't have safety car. It's really motoring now. Just past 7:30. It is here in the UK anyway. So I'm trying to stay on the back of Matex. It's obviously going to be very much easier said than done to do that. The tyre difference. That's what I meant with Matex. I think he's definitely on for a P2 here, Matex. RKA is not going to be easy to catch and overtake, but he's, you would think, as his hards get to the point of where they've really done enough laps and had enough. Oh, and I think, oh no, why did I have to say about the laps ticking away when the safety car's not out? Why have we got a safety car? I know Bob's had a spin or something, but why has the safety car come out? Oh, good lord. Why did the safety car come out for that? It's so frustrating. And that's going to change everything again. Still not at an ideal point to be putting fresh softs on. But at this point it might be all they've got left, quite frankly. So this is safety car number 4, meaning there is still potentially one more that could be had. So I still have absolutely no idea why this safety car's come out. But as I said, Bob lost a couple of places, so I'm pretty confident it was him that had some sort of incident. Oh, and Glitch! Oh, Glitch, what have you done? Under safety car. He's crashed in the castle section somewhere. On the right hand side here. Where even is he? Oh, he's there. I swear that car was not there. There it is. He ended up in there. That actually looks to me like it might be a classic. My battery's just died on me. Disconnect, you know. Glitched out. Yay, Mr. Well, your jokes are improving. I actually wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, though, with where he's crashed. If that's a loss of power or something, you know, he's lost connection, or the batteries are run out of the old controller. That's happened to me before. Actually, the batteries running out isn't the worst one. The worst one is the actual disconnect, when your controller just decides to stop working, even though it's still got battery, because that actually doesn't cut out straight away and bring AI straight into it. So there you are, controller disconnected. I had a feeling that would be the case. Yeah, I've had that happen to me as well, Glitch around here. In fact, mine happened just there. Just there. Just so I went to start braking for turn 2. I went straight on into the barrier. It's a barrier in the runoff bit. What? No! Actually, no, can the safety car go in this lap? I think he's got to set another one, hasn't it? Even if the guys do catch up. So I think they only pick up the safety car on this lap, I think. Oh, I don't know. I knew it. Yeah. So frustrating. After everything we've been through, all I can really ask you, Glitch, was the chicken pie nice? I hope the chicken pie was nice, man. Right, phone is going on charge for the rest of this race, I'm afraid, because it was very, very low on battery. I need it for the next stream. Well, if you're still at, please drive Japan. I promise I won't laugh at you this week, like I did in America. So, should be going in the end of this lap. I think sort of back there pitting again now, so Bob's on to fresh softs. Checo's gone back to his hard tyres again. Yeah, we should be alright with fresh softs now. I think that someone like TTDU that's already done two safety car laps, but still 2 laps on those softs, potentially actually could struggle a little bit towards the end of this race, because they will start dying. I generally found that you can do 6 laps okay. On the 7th lap, the softs begin to play up, and they start getting a bit slidey, particularly through that fast left-right at the end of the lap. Who's going to be our victor? Maytex has gone with the softs. RKA and Varane have both opted for the medium tyres. Or Winter Place has gone with the softs. Maxwell on the mediums. Ricky Loco on the mediums. Ghost Riders on mediums that have done a bit more laps though, so a bit older, and they've struggled a little bit from the restart. TT softs. Soap Phoenix on mediums, Bob Dylan brand new softs, and Checo back onto his hard tyres. And we are getting ready to get going again, so let's go to Varane. And watches the front car. Okay, trying to keep it as much a secret as possible. Keeps warming up the tyres, and now he goes. Well, looks like he gets a good restart. Does RKA. Maytex seems to react pretty well. And when they go, should be able to see all of them in the background here. It looks like everybody's gotten through okay. And then Maytex is he going to be able to get past Maytex? Obviously, his best opportunity to get past Maytex is going to come towards the end of the race. The only problem for him, if Maytex gets in front in these early stages of the restart and can actually pull away with his soft tyres, then for me he goes favourite. But if not, the mediums should come into play literally within the next couple of laps. It won't take long at all before these mediums are stronger than the softs. So the problem for Maytex here is he'll know he needs to do it really quickly. So nice helicopter cam. Nice cam. Something there like Maytex might have hit the barrier on the way round. So, anybody making a move, probably our best chance. Chico gets ahead of Soap Phoenix behind us. So TTPU makes the move. Inside of Ghost Rider. Maybe a little bit over optimistic that from TTU. A bit of a dive bomb, but through with minimal contact really. Going along very nicely in P7, having a good race today. The moment's been even higher than that, but Loco, a good race, and heroics from him this week. Just a mature performance actually this week from Piccoloco, just getting on with it, just making his way, completing the laps, getting on with it, not getting involved with anything. He's quite happy to, it seems this week, Piccoloco quite happy to pick up the places from other mistakes, which is normally unlike him, but normally likes to get himself involved, but don't blame him. Don't blame him at all, not on a track like this. Oh, that is something. Varane will love seeing that. Absolutely love seeing that red light flashing on the back of the Williams. He knows. So Matex does not have enough energy to use all the way down the straight. How early that red light came on. So, in the end, a relatively easy overtake for Varane on Matex. So 4 laps completed now on the soft tyres for Matex, and I do think that that's enough for the mediums to have taken the tyre advantage now. And, so, particularly then, Matex and Winter Place may find themselves coming under a bit of pressure now. Winter Place from Maxwell, and Piccoloco straight behind Maxwell as well. As he has a little look here on the approach up to the start of the castle section, but no move attempt made. I think it was just, sometimes you like to just pull out, get out of the dirty air, and sometimes it's nice just to take a little look at where your braking point is as well if you use the racing line. Well, whether you use the racing line or not. So, Varane is looking racy. He's really sticking to the back of the Haas here of RKA. Just looking, they're actually identical on energy. Both got the exact same amount, so well, because of that, Varane doesn't have to make the move now. He could deliberately use this, and I think that's what he's doing. He's basically deliberately used that as an opportunity to make RKA use some of his energy up. That'll make the pass that much easier. So he now has about a 15% advantage over RKA, roughly, as Maxwell gets out of Winter Place and Piccoloco goes through as well. It's just a further sign, really, that the Softs are struggling. And Matex has already fallen 2 seconds behind the front two. The question for him really is just going to be if Maxwell can actually catch him or not. But regardless, it's looking like it's going to be another strong race from Matex this week. He looks to retain his title last season. But back to the leaders. I don't know if Varane's going to be going for it this lap or the next lap. I don't think he'd want to chuck all his eggs in the basket of doing it on 1 lap to go. But of course, if he does it this lap and RKA does manage to stay on the back of him, he'd be leaving himself open to the overtake going on to the final lap, which would be a nightmare. So, now I think this is going to be open up the DRS and make RKA use some energy again. And this is all aggressive, really. Strategy. We've got Double yellows out at the moment. Someone. I think it was Winter Place. I think he's not dropped any places. Still P6, but he has fallen. Yeah, he's having to come to the pits actually. I think he's clattered the ball at the quick left-right. That's where I said the softs. That's where they're likely to show their first real wear problems, and I think that's probably put Winter Place out there. And it is a lap earlier than other bits. Oh no, it's not actually. He was on his 7th lap for those tyres. So yeah, it's the exact lap I said earlier. So again, I think Ran is just trying his best to make RKA use his energy up, but not really succeeding, quite honestly. RKA, yeah. So Varane does have the advantage on energy, but RKA has got plenty left. So it's definitely no. It's definitely going to be this lap. He's not going to leave it any later. Varane, if he wants to win it, he knows his best opportunity to win this race is going to be on this straight with DRS. He may get another opportunity down into turn 3 if he can't get it done on this straight, but it would be a lot easier for him if he could get it done here. It's pretty far back. 6 tenths is a lot. He's opened up his energy. Okay, he hasn't. Not close enough. So he's going to see if he can have another go down towards turn 3, but RKA actually managed to save his energy there. And it opens once more. On comes the energy. And we could still have a race to the line, remember. There is still a chance on the final straight down to the line, but definitely Varane would have liked to have got it done on that last lap, but it's a bit of back end loses it slightly. That's probably because of the dirty air there. No, as you can see, if it's being driven properly, there's no real opportunities around any of this part. Oh goodness me, of the track. It's Varane again. I think got out of shape due to the dirty air again there. I think. And that could be an opportunity, you know. He's not opening up his energy. I just thought RKA glimpsed that in his mirrors. He might have opened up the energy and taken advantage of it. It's going to be a drag race. Oh, it's happened again. Well, it's not going to be much of a drag race. It's RKA's. RKA will take victory here in Baku. Very well done to hold off Varane at the end. Really good battle between the two of them. Really enjoyed that. Very good battling, good strategy. The way they were using the ERS, it's a really good sort of mind battle there. Maxwell takes the podium, so well done to Maxwell. Piccoloco P4, very solid race today, Piccoloco, very impressed with your drive. Matex in the end takes P5, those soft tyres just add enough, didn't they? It does this little crashing over the line. Ghost Rider, very solid P6, brilliant result, and Checo P7. So Phoenix in P8, having started from the back. Winter Place P9 in the end, had to make that stop. Soft tyres just would not get them to the end very well at all. And Bob Dylan will finish, and we'll finish P10. And it's been a bit unlucky actually not to be finishing higher, quite frankly. He's actually driven a really good race today, Bob. It's just unlucky not to finish in a higher place, but still in the top 10. And there we have it. So that's our Baku Grand Prix for Wheelspin Racing. 4 safety cars in the end. Not much to say about that. I mean, ultimately, it's expected around Baku. No driver comes into Baku actually thinking it's going to be a safety car free race. We all hope it will be, but I think we all set up really, thinking it's going to be a minimum of 2. But to be quite honest, not sure I've ever seen under 3. Not in this game this year. Last year's game I did. So let's celebrate. So I'm gonna move us on, guys, as I do most weeks now, because I obviously got to get into the lobby for the next stream. But let's just get the details in, just in case the stewards or anybody needs them. So fastest lap went to Varane as well with 1:42.646. The man who started second won. The man who started pole came second. Just scroll through just in case I say that the bosses need them at all. There's the instance. As you can see, actually, very, very low amount of instance. That is very, very low for a 50% race around Baku. So, hey, wasn't all bad at all, was it? But yeah, anyway, a massive congratulations to RKA. Great race from Varane as well, and I loved that battle at the end between you two. I thought that was superb. So, and well done on fastest lap. Maxwell, brilliant podium. So well done to you as well. Driver of the day for me today, I think. Ooh, goodness me, what am I going to give driver of the day to? I think I'm going to give it to Piccoloco. Piccoloco's my driver of the day. A very, well, by his standards, actually had a very quiet race, but picked up P4 by being the guy on track. He just, as I say, just kept himself out of the way, just kept going, putting the laps in and kept going, and made up some places and dropped some others, etc., etc. But ultimately, really good race from Piccoloco, so he's my driver of the day. As I say, guys, I've got to move on. I've got another stream at 8, and I would like a quick break, so I'm going to move on. But anyway, we'll be back next week for... goodness me, I've already forgotten again. I literally looked it up about 10 minutes ago. It nearly came back to me then. How have I forgotten? I looked it up like 10 minutes ago. I can't remember what track it is, but we'll be here next week for whatever track it's. Oh, it's Imola. It's Imola. It is Imola. It is Imola. I just remembered. It's Imola, and it's a sprint race next week. So please come and join us at 6 p.m. for that next Sunday. Hopefully without the silly behaviour we had at the start from some ex-league members who were just ruining it for everybody else, really. So just like they did when they were in the league, that's why they got kicked out. So there you go. Anyway, guys, thank you ever so much to everybody that's watched along with me. I'll be back. I'll literally give it about 5 minutes. I'll be back live again. Just take a quick break, and so come and join me for that at Japan. And other than that, guys, see you next week at 6 p.m. Thank you very much. Good night.